Hi everybody, Pixel here. Welcome back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. In the last episode, we defeated Morag and finished off Chapter 2. You may be wondering, well, why are we not just directly starting on a cutscene? That seems like a bad idea. That seems kind of stupid. It seems like the pacing of the video will be interrupted. Well, no. The beginning of the next chapter is going to be pretty slow, so I just want to go over a few things that I was going to talk about regardless. First of all, the controller I used to play this game. A lot of people would suggest you play this game with a Pro controller just out of prior experience with the Wii version of the first game, where the Wii remote was not the best for the game. Well, I play with the Joy-Cons. Generally, I do play this game a lot in portable mode, but I do play with the Joy-Cons, and while right now I am playing with them attached to the attachment that comes with the Nintendo Switch, I can play with them separate too, and it's just as comfortable. So if you're holding off on buying this game because you don't have a pro controller or something, don't. It's not the same as the Wii where you need a Pro controller to get like complete enjoyment out of the game. Anyway though, next thing I want to show off we have to actually start Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for. For every new chapter of the game, once you get to a certain point in the chapter at the very least, you get a new title screen. You remember the first episode we had just a storm, it didn't even have the game's title on it, and after this episode goes up, I'm actually changing this to be the thumbnail of the first episode just so it can go with the playlist and be that thumbnail too. But yeah, that's just something interesting. I'm not going to be showing all of them just because most chapters I am going to just start with the first cutscene and then continue the episode from there, but I just thought I'd show it because it's pretty nice. And if you want to get the entire thing without any of the stuff on it, you do get a split frame there, where the option menu opens and one where it closes, so yeah, you can watch that. But for now, let's finally watch the first cutscene of the next chapter. Chapter 3.
Welcome home, Jin.
Hey, Akos.
I hear the Aegis awakened. Nasty shock for you? Or was it? Of course, my script showed how everything would play out from the start.
Sure, you say that once it's all over and done with. It's easy to act smug when hindsight's on your side.
Shut your mouth, Abrona.
I'm shaking to my core.
Where are the other two?
Mikhail's inspecting the Ardanian factory. And my beloved sister is out hunting, as always. I'm sure she'll have found plenty of drivers to chew up and spit out by now.
She likes to hunt, all right. Not sure we can use all of those core crystals, though.
Do we know where the Aegis is right now?
Have no fear, Jin. Of course we know her whereabouts. Abrona?
Yeah.
It seems they're currently traveling away from the urban area of Gormott.
Leaving the town. But there's nothing out that way.
Perhaps they're on their way out of Gormott itself. Oh, and
What?
it seems a certain shipment has set out.
The core crystals heading to Indal for cleansing, huh? How pious of them. Shall we handle them?
I can deal with that myself. You concentrate on the Aegis.
Understood. Well, I am looking forward to clapping eyes on the Aegis. By the way, what of Nia?
You know where she is?
Yes. Look, this dot here. Without a doubt, this is Dromark's wavelength. It seems they're traveling together with the Aegis.
With the Aegis? Huh. Do as you see fit.
Understood. You don't need to ask me twice.
Right then. We're gonna take the Monoceros.
As you wish.
Hey. Don't do anything too reckless.
What is that?
A Cloud Sea compass. A must-have for salvagers. It's sort of a map of the Cloud Sea. If you do this, and this... What's the date today?
Amathatober 5th, 4058.
Okay. So now we put the date in. See?
Oh, this is very clever.
Looks like Gormott is the closest country to the World Tree right now.
All we need is a ship.
The army has every ship in town in its grip.
We're kind of stuck. Seems that way.
Sorry, I'm no use now.
I know. But I'm all out of ideas.
Rex needs ship. Tora have good idea.
You do?
There is shipbuilder living at Gormott Titan's Bum Bum. Old friend of Tora's Grampypon, he called Umon. Maybe he help if we tell him what's what.
Sure, it's worth a shot. Let's get going.
Hey, Tora. The place where this Umon guy lives isn't affected by the Cloud Sea tides, is it? Why Rex ask? Well, I noticed the Cloud Sea's been pretty low ever since we went off to save Nia. It's still low now, right? I was worrying that depending on the situation, we might be forced to find a different route. Rex has a point. The Cloud Sea tides can have a marked effect on the areas you are unable to traverse. Sometimes the Cloud Sea may allow you to swim to places that were once out of reach, but equally it can submerge previously reachable areas, halting your progress. Exactly, so I was wondering whether we need to worry about any of that where we're going now. That makes sense. But is no problem. Path to shipyard of Umon not affected by Cloud Sea at all. That's good to know. If it was somewhere we could only reach at high tide, we'd have to rest up somewhere until the clouds rise. That doesn't sound so bad to me. Frankly, I'd welcome a well-earned rest at an inn while we wait for the tide to change. No offense, Rex, but your helmet isn't always the most comfortable abode. Yes, you can always have a stretch and lie down next time we visit the inn at Torgoth. For now, though, we go to Shipyard of Umon. You now have the option to take long rests at lodging facilities. This lets you rest until the tides of the Cloud Sea have shifted. If you ever find that your way is blocked due to the shifting tides of the Cloud Sea, then just go back and have a long rest, whether you're tired or not. Since the tides of the Cloud Sea change every time you have a long rest, it's wise to check the Cloud Sea status in the environmental information display first. Oh, and you should bear in mind that it's not possible to take a long rest at every single lodging facility in all rest. But you certainly can in the one in Torgoth, which is just as well because Torgoth is quite sensitive to the comings and goings of the Cloud Sea. Nachlia Woods. I don't know if that's how those Traveler's Resting Tree, okay. Don't know if that's how those C's are meant to be pronounced, but for now we are just going to go and find Umon, mostly because, I mean, we've been in Gormott for a while, and we're going to stay in Gormott, but it just feels natural to go and look for Umon now. So, don't listen to the compass. As far as I know, that is not the greatest idea. I get lost a lot trying to find Umon, even on, like, repeat playthroughs. This is my 4th playthrough of this game. And on every playthrough I've had so far, I've gotten lost looking for Umon, but as soon as you see these Goggles, you'll know you're heading the right way. They are level 16, so they might be a little intimidating. Don't worry about it, you can take them down. You have a full party of 3, you have a healer, a tank, and an attacker. You'll be fine. Poppy will protect Master Pawn. So Goggles can do a lot of damage, and they generally do go into rage states eventually, but they make up for that in just the fact that they aren't the strongest thing in the world, and they leave themselves open to attacks a lot. They don't have the highest block rate in the world. But yeah, they're just not that difficult to take down, really. Oh, he's toppled. Great, steam bomb. Hey, maybe we'll get to go up the steam explosion before this thing dies. Oh, that was Gorg. I was very confused. Who turned American? But it was Gorg. Because blades are American. Okay, that thing's dead. I forgot that Nia had Gorg. I want to correct something I said when Nia got Gorg, where I said that that specific type of weapon isn't good for Gorg, or Nia. That's not true. Pretty much any party member in the game can use any type of weapon effectively, it just depends on their class. The type of blade they get initially is just a recommendation of how they should be used, so yeah. Don't feel too bad about having certain types of weapons on certain drivers. Nothing bad will actually come of it. Okay. Yeah, Tora, you're doing really bad at drawing the aggro, and I'm now realizing it's because I never got anything for you. Like, no accessories or anything for you, but... Okay, let's do Volcano. There, okay. That didn't do too much damage, but hopefully Tora can get a Mega Eruption just so we can actually have something cool. Please? Nope. Yep, that thing died too quickly. And all the money went off the ledge too. That's unfortunate. Can't see there was a waterfall there. I think this might be what that image we saw earlier in Tora's house was of. Don't quote me on that because I'm not sure, but... There's a Ruda Quadwing up there at level 16. That thing is annoying. Trust me on that. It will not stop following you if it aggroes onto you. And it will kill you eventually. There's a lot of flyers in here too that are like in the 20s for level. And also other monsters. We're at the Honeypot Grotto. I don't think this is... Yeah, we aren't supposed to be going this way. There's a collection point, though. There's also a Caterpie. Yeah, those don't aggro automatically. Okay. I'm getting a little, like, nervous around this area just because there are a lot of stronger enemies. But as long as we stay out of their path, we should be fine. I know this isn't the direction I'm supposed to be heading, but more collection points and a treasure trove, which is probably locked behind some blade requirements.
You're all mine.
Nope. Okay, cool. Just a bunch of free stuff, including a fabulous hat. That's pretty cool. Fabulous hat. Alright. I did want to go back and buy a Nopon mask for Tora, because that increases aggro that you draw, but I don't know. We might already have one, in fact, actually. Let's check accessories, because even if I'm not going to check for Rex and Nia right now, everyone should have them. Actually, let's check everyone's ether. She has 90 automatically, so yeah, we're going to give her the fabulous hat, which will extend it to 117. But for Tora... Oh, he comes with an Nopon mask. Okay. That's cool. I don't know how he got that, but it's not a great one, so if we have a better one, we'll replace it. I guess we'll give him the Abyss Vest, since Tora does have high HP. Yeah, okay. Everyone's looking pretty alright. Do we have anything that, I guess this increases aggro reduction by 20%, so that's good for X. Alright, well, that'll do for now. Let's see, what do I need to do now? Yes, I'm heading for Umon. Okay, forgot that for a sec. I did switch Perun to my active blade just because we haven't been using Perun a lot, and her affinity chart is not very easy. You will get lost a lot trying to fill it out, because her first step is not through trust, it's through doing kind acts for other people. But trust does build up because the rest of the levels do involve trust. So, yeah, once you get her up to level 2, don't worry about anything else. The trust will build up and it accumulates over time. So, yeah, you can unlock up to level 4 after you get to level 2 if you use her enough. which I plan to. Here's Melnath's shoulder. This is actually the area that tells us what the Gormati Titan is actually named. It's named Melnath. What an embarrassing name. I want to kill you, Bunnet. Let's show him a thing or three. But yeah, the reason I thought that weapons like great axes and hammers aren't great for Rex and Nia is just because they're slow. And that's true, and since they're slow, they do more damage and they gain a lot of aggro, but Rex and Nia can take aggro if you have them set up in a good way. To take it, of course. Unfortunately, I just rarely do because I always stick to the default classes. So Rex is always an attacker, Nia's always a healer, Tora's always a tank, and the other party members are always what they are. So, yeah. I'm just very default in that way.
Go on, praise us some more.
Go on, praise us some more. Until Gramps says pride comes before a fall, and then Rex gets real upset. Don't go raining on his parade. Flora heals an aching soul. Let's see what we got here. Prairie dragonfly, sunflower rogue, panda pansy, panda pansy, panda pansy. Okay. There is a salvage point on Melnath's shoulder, so let's do it.
Onwards.
That was terrible. I missed 2 of those.
This looks like it'll be something good.
Oh well, at least it looks like it was something good according to Rex. And we did get a Crabble up with it, so whatever. That's not a bad result for something I did so terribly at. How did we lose the upper hand, Rex? This thing is level 7. Jeez. It does have a weakness to wind, which unfortunately we don't have any because I decided Nia should have 2 water blades, but whatever.
This can't be good. Look out, everyone.
Oh no. Okay. Yep, this is an enemy that everybody hates. Sniping Brent always comes right after you use that salvage point, and he won't just fucking leave you alone. And the Feather Vein of Pain does damage as it reaches you, and it'll probably be easier to just try and take him down. He's only level 18, but I don't know. I feel like that's just a bad idea given that we're level 14. We're gonna die. Yep.
I'll bash you up proper next time, I swear.
Be wary not to push yourself too hard.
I love the way Nia says that. I'll bash you up proper next time, I swear. Ugh. Accents are funny things. Why do people have them? Who decided people should have accents? I don't know, but I guess the thing about sniping Brent is he can see you from a very long ways away, hence the name, Sniper Brent. And he also does fly around the field in just ways that you are probably going to be walking, and he's very strong, especially just for level 18. But we're going to head up here, because I'm pretty sure... Yeah. There is a torch here, so clearly you were intended to come here. There's a level 18 Bunnet. I'm willing to assume that that is a unique monster. Nope, it's just a normal wood Bunnet. Alright. What's over here? See, I don't explore too much, even though I know that's like a big part of this game's appeal. Oh. Night Ruga Quadring. Quadwing, not Quadring. Doesn't have any rings, it just has 4 wings. Quadwings are the most annoying thing in the first Xenoblade Chronicles game. They're just all over the place, and they're really hard to avoid, and just they do so much damage at a time. They're significantly easier to manage in this game. Okay, apparently Rex's HP is too low to qualify for high attack right now, unfortunately. Or high HP. I didn't cancel that in time, but whatever. Mash B. Alright. This thing's gonna die. Is it a night Ruga? Like, does this only show up at night? I have no idea. I don't know about spawn rates. I don't really know enemy stats either, if that isn't clear. I just know Morag blocks because she blocks a lot, and she doesn't take damage too quickly.
Come out.
Poppy would tell you, but then Poppy would have to kill you. I'm pretty sure Nia asked Poppy what Poppy is made of. Yeah, okay, we fell. Not even gonna bother walking back up. because I don't want to go back in the vision of Sniper Brent. Oh god, shield Turkins. Turkins are a bit of a unique enemy in that they can actually do chain attacks to you. If you remember Xenoblade Chronicles 1, chain attacks were a huge function, although we haven't seen them in this game. And they also aggro onto you, I believe, even at higher levels. I mean, there is a level where they stop, but they just lock onto you more than most enemies will, just because they're kind of organized into tribes. Again, I might just be bullshitting here. I just recall being killed by a lot of Turkins on Gormott in the past. But, seems like we've reached Umon's workshop.
Hey, look what I found!
Congratulations.
Before we do that, I'm going to head over here because there's a collection point, and it looks like it's by a tree, so I'm guessing it's wood? Nope, insects. Okay. Not close enough to the tree to be wood. Let's head on in to Umon's shipyard.
Hello? Umon! Umon! Where is Umon?
Who is that? Who is noisy while I do my work? Tora! This big surprise!
Long time no see, unclepon.
Yes, long time. About 1 whole year?
Yes, about that.
You became very big in 1 year, Tora.
Yes, Tora not little pon anymore.
And Tora have lots of sidekicks.
Rex and friends are not Tora's sidekicks. They are real friends, Umon. Rex, meet unclepon Umon. He did great research with Grampypon. He is great builder of ships.
Hello.
Greetings.
At your service.
I see. Tora's friends. Tora has lots of friends. Very good. Tora has become fine, Biggie Pon. Well, Tora, did you need Umon's help for something?
Well, we wanted to borrow a ship from unclepon Umon.
A ship? But there are lots of ships in Toragolf. Why hike all the way to Bum Bum to see me?
Oh, well...
Tora run out of gold,
Yes. Tora spend all the gold on artificial blade. Tora flat broke, like penniless pancake. I wanted to go on a little boaty jaunt to, nearby place, but no money to go on boat.
I hope Tora can keep track of all these fibs he's telling.
There's no other option. We can hardly tell him what happened in Toragorth, can we?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So long as we get a boat out of this.
Artificial blade, eh? Was this what Tora's Grampypon was working on?
Miss Poppy, pleased to meet Uncle Pon.
Yes, this it! This pretty mighty! Tora take after Grampypon indeed! Oh, well, how can I refuse Tora now? Tora may use Umon's ship, but there is problem.
What is problem?
You see, ship not quite ready just yet. Not much left to do, but work stop because no building parts.
That's the only problem.
Correct, but that is big problem. Big like sea or mountain.
You mean, all you need is some parts, then you can finish the ship?
It just as you say, friend.
So if we go and find the parts, then you'll...
Of course, I make ship ready, then you borrow.
Thank you. Come on, everyone. Let's go.
Yay! Let's go find ship ingredients.
We're going to set that as our active quest for now. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we're going to be going out and finding the parts we need for unclepon Uman's ship. We need 10 pieces of puzzle tree wood, of which we already have 7, and 5 diamond oaks. That sounds rare, but whatever, we'll do it. See you guys then.